For the first time ever, an annual convention bringing together Native Hawaiians will take place here in Las Vegas later this year. This is part of an opening ceremony from a previous year. The group behind the convention says more than half of the Native Hawaiian population calls the U.S. mainland home. Las Vegas holds the third largest concentration of Native Hawaiians. The convention features workshops, panel presentations, hula performances, and a Hawaiian marketplace for artists and businesses.
More importantly, we're excited about connecting to making sure that the bond between Hawaii, our culture, remains in their hearts, in their spirits, and we believe this convention is going to be a means to achieve that.
That convention is set for June 19th through the 22nd at the Westgate. We have all the information to register under this story at foxivegas.com.